This, ladies and gentlemen, is another mini rant on the quality of lumber you can get in the Philippines, because what we're doing here is we're building a wall for the house that Daisy and I are going to live in. But as you can see, to make this flush on both sides, the other side is planed down, that's the inside. You have these steps, a 1/4 inch there. So I have to take this power planer, stop working, and take the power, because I didn't know which board was going to be facing in which direction on what day, and I have to stop work and continue taking garbage off the wood. What we call snot. Okay, that's close enough, right? Okay, this is what you have to do to build something in the Philippines. You buy 10,000 pesos worth of lumber, which is, say, 110-foot pieces. That's what 110-foot pieces of this stuff. It's 10 pesos per foot, 20 cents a foot, or thereabouts. You buy 10,000 pesos worth of lumber, and if you're going to build any kind of framework out of it, it takes you 2 days to remill it and rework it. And because it's too long, it's 8'6", 8'8", 8'3", 8'5". You have to cut the lengths, and you also have to mill it down and plane it where it's not smooth. Now this one I could get away with it. If this goes far enough, I can just pick this board up like this and use this as the flush edge. So now we're going to go to the world's biggest workbench, and there it is. Now this is a container conversion into a workstation, storage and workstation up on top. There's a 4-foot by 22-foot bench, 4-foot by 22-foot bench, a small amount of shade, because that's where the sun comes up at noon. That blocks you from noon till 3. The tree blocks you from 3:30 to 5, and then the sun hits you from an angle, and the tarpaulin blocks you. So that's my workstation up there. Now I have 100 pieces of wood and blocks stored up there. I also use that workbench up there for a power miter station, and also for storage of cut pieces for the next job, for shelves or storage inside the container. But this is a, now we have a 4-foot plus cantilever on this side. It's like 4 foot 3 inches. Now this is a container conversion into a workbench / work area, but you could actually use it for a roof deck. And then you bolt down these 2x10s or 2x12s, whatever, bolt them down, and you could have metal brackets made, which I have inside cut. I have to weld them on and bend them and bolt them, but I have them bolted down on the flange sides so that this cannot tip over. Plus I have those vertical stanchions, cantilevered stanchions. Those were temporary stanchions until I bolted it down, and I've had 1,200 pounds of wood on this bench without the stanchions, but it was a little bouncy, to say the least. A little bouncy. And there's the ladder. Now the ladder's good for 350 pounds. Daisy and I stand on there and carry stuff up. So this is basically one container conversion that you can make. And the stanchions, the vertical stanchions, you use a 2x2 or a 2x3, and you use wedges to get them level. Then you could nail the wedges in, because the holes are oddball size. It's like 4.5 or 5 by 4, where the dogs lock into the top of the container. So you can use, I used wedges to get these pretty straight. The one in the back was straight. However, when I pulled on the string, it pulled it off vertical. But that's okay. This is just one way to convert. This is a lowering and a picking up apparatus. And the next thing that I'm going to put on here is an A-frame with a pulley, a wagon wheel. Okay, so here we have our house, which is not part of the container. This is a separate platform. We have the floor for the house is here. Then there is the two walls, the left, the backyard wall, and the dogget wall, the ocean wall, which is over there. There's the ocean. There, and where I'm standing is literally the view that I will have from inside my house. I have a window. It's 80 centimeters by 170 or 200. No, it's 3 feet by 5 feet. I'm not sure. I forgot the centimeter measurements, but that'll be our view of the ocean in our temporary housing right there. Daisy, come on over here, please. Daisy's okay. And then we have the deck, the house floor, which we're going to have a rug on or some kind of floor covering, and the two walls, the backyard wall and the ocean wall. And this wall is that side wall. Excuse me, this wall goes over here on the behind me wall. And the next one, after I'm done with this, there's a 10-footer that goes here. And I'm gonna cut it short of the 12-foot length of the house, and I'm gonna wrap it around the tree. I'm gonna trim some of this tree down. I promised somebody that I wouldn't cut the tree down, and I try to keep my word when I make a promise. Plus, I'm not losing that much space. Plus, I'll have a little tree for shade, because by the time we're done with this project, this tree will be as high as the fence, and it'll give us nice shade underneath the one part of the building. So there you go. Container conversion, Daisy and Michael's new house. Daisy has her earplugs in. She's not crazy about the nail gun, yeah? Give me hugs. What are you doing? Candy?
Yeah, candy.
Come on. Let me see. Oh, she's so cute. Guapa. She doesn't like, she's shy. She's still shy. 14 months, she's still shy. Even in the house. Very shy girl. Very shy. She's not much into, no public affection at all. None. Zero. No kisses. No kisses in public. Hello? Even in the house, only with the eyes closed only, yeah? And in the dark. And then even sometimes like this, so that can't see. She pretends I'm somebody else. And that's it. This is Michael and...
This is Mary in the Philippines, baby.
Oy vey and shalom. From Rabbi Jew Barker in the Philippines, baby.